Hey there, guys. Sometimes a big news event will happen, and that's what happened here in March 2021. Harry and Meghan Markle were interviewed by Oprah Winfrey, and so this becomes, a possible trend if you're uploading designs onto Redbubble or Teepublic, or merch by Amazon or any print-on-demand site. So in this quick video, I'm just going to walk through some pitfalls to avoid, so you can take advantage of this trend without stepping into the realm of copyright or trademark. Okay, so what you don't want to do is use Harry and Meghan's face and their likenesses on a t-shirt if you can avoid it. Now, there's some public domain images you can use, but generally speaking, you can't just start ripping off pictures from CBS.com and AP News and that sort of thing. So I would recommend we look for public domain items. So I'll show you how to do that here real quick. What you can do is go into Google, and when you're doing an image search, you jump down to Creative Commons licenses. So I just Googled Harry and Meghan, and I went into Creative Commons licenses, and you can see now there's some items here that are licensable. Now, that doesn't mean it's public domain. It means it's licensable. So I'm just going to click on this one here, this image. So you might think, well, it's Wikimedia Commons. This should be public domain, right? Not so fast. When you scroll down, it says some rights reserved. And so what this means is when it's under Creative Commons 2.0, you have to give credit. So you could put this picture on a t-shirt, but you need to have a little tiny piece of font somewhere that says text that says where you found this photo, like a link to the Flickr album, for example. And for a lot of people, that's a bit of a deal breaker if you're trying to make a shirt. So if you don't want to play by these rules, don't use these images. Creative Commons 2.0 is different than public domain. So that's just a pitfall. Be aware of that. Now you may be thinking, hold on, I thought the government meant it was public domain. And that's true in the United States. If you find government created documents and government created photographs, those are in the public domain. But when I Google royal family trademarked, I get this thing here, royal.uk, and it's the guidance on the use of the royal arms. And this is an entire booklet, 12-page booklet, that says the likenesses of the royal family, the word royal, royal arms, these are all trademarked images. Now, is it trademarked all across the world? That's up for some debate. However, there is this thing called the Paris Treaty, I believe it's called. And here it is, Paris Convention. And so the idea is that it's internationally protected. You know what this says to me? If I'm looking up designs, I'm trying to, do niche research, I just go, it's not worth it. Like, it's not worth trying to hunt down a picture of Harry and Meghan and slapping it on a t-shirt. To me, there's easier and legal ways you can do this. So I'm going to show you what those are. So the first thing I do is I just go on Google and I type in Harry and Meghan t-shirts just to see what comes up. Now, some people, when they see this method, they instantly think, oh, well, all I'm doing is stealing designs and ripping off people. I'm not. I have no interest in making a Harry and Meghan t-shirt with their faces on it. That's not going to happen. But what I am interested in is seeing if there are designs that will spark my creative artistic brain. So here's an example on Teepublic. It's got United States and a United Kingdom, and it's like a heart. That's an interesting design. Maybe there's something to be played off of that. Here's another one on Cafe Press. There's an American and a United Kingdom heart. Interesting. There's one over here on Redbubble, Team Meghan. That's not trademarked, at least as far as I know. So that's an idea. Maybe there's Team Harry and Meghan. Maybe there's the words Harry and Meghan without their likeness on it. That's an idea. Here's an interesting one. This one says, long live Harry and Meghan, and it's a crown, but it's not the crown that's trademarked by the royal family. It's just the British flag in the shape of a crown. Huh? Interesting. So again, these are ideas that I would look at and go, okay, are there things I can look at? This one's actually pretty popular. I Heart Meghan. Now there's her face on it. You could find a public domain image of her face and stick it on a t-shirt. That's probably not going to get you in trouble because it's public domain and you're not using the words Meghan and then her last name. You're not using the royal family. You're just saying, I heart Meghan with a public domain photo. Now, look, I want to be honest with you. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a legal expert. So I can't sit here and guarantee that this is not the one that's going to, make or break us. But I will say, when we look up Harry and Meghan t-shirts, there's 579 results. That's not a ton, and this is the top trending design. Here's an interesting one. I love this. Keep calm and Mexit. Play on Brexit, play on exit. That's witty. Like, I can see why that's right in the first page. Here's another one. Free Harry. There's, Team Meghan and Harry. So, these are good ideas. Is there room to expand on these? There's only 579 results. It's pretty good. So again, this isn't the only keyword, but you'd want to take a look at these and then ask yourself, are there other areas you can go in this genre? And if you want to find other niche ideas related to this, just click on the actual design. So I'm clicking on Keep Calm and Megxit. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll on down to the bottom, and I'm going to see all t-shirt tags, all product tags. I can take a look at these now and I can see. So here's Markle t-shirts. I'm just going to click on that. I have no idea what's going to come up here. 1,630 results. Again, this is one of the top trending ones. We've seen this one before. So I'm not suggesting that, you just rip off everybody else's designs. But what I am suggesting is look for keywords where there's low results and look for witty public domain ideas. Because I'll tell you right now, this one, that's not getting busted for any sort of trademark. It's not getting busted for any sort of legality. That's a great design. Plus, it's witty. Somebody would wear that at a party and you'd be like, oh, that's actually pretty good. As opposed to like just a straight up, picture of Meghan. And that's, I don't want to say it's lazy, but I mean, it's the bare minimum you would want to do. I love a design that's got some wit to it. So that's what I would recommend. So I hope they found that helpful. There's a few different ideas here. Another one is publicdomainvectors.org. You can look and find things like this, for example. This is a United Kingdom flag, but it's in halftone. You could write Meghan on there. You could write Harry. If you have the actual, like maybe you write Markle and you write Harry and the A intersects. Like you could have things like that that are witty and graphically interesting if you want to take the Union Jack or something that's public domain. So I hope you found that helpful. Some ideas here to cash in on a trend that's a global trend while it's still in the early stages. Hope you found that helpful.